What's going on, everybody? Just want to wish everybody a happy Labor Day. If you're celebrating, if you're chilling, if you're on the grill, if you're just relaxing with your family, if you're chilling, doing whatever you got to do, I just want to wish y'all a happy Labor Day. This is a NXT No Mercy review. No Mercy actually was a solid pay-per-view. Just like Triple H, Shawn Michaels decided to do some goofy jump right at the beginning of the show. Now, everybody and their grandma know Chase U just got them tag team. I mean, they literally just got them. So I'm sitting up and saying to myself, there is absolutely no way that Axel and Nathan Frazier are going to end up getting those champions. It makes absolutely no sense, and there's really no reason for Ridge Holland to go heel. Like that just makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Nope. That's exactly what happened. Chase U decides to lose again. I don't know what it is. I feel like Shawn Michaels got some beef with Chase U. I don't understand. Andre Chase, Thea and them always looking like a joke. I don't get it. Makes absolutely no sense. And so, and Nathan and them, like, look, the match was it was a good match. I'm not finna hate on the match. The match is good. But the problem is the result. Why the clown are we gonna take the tag team titles off of Chase U? You just get them settled. They just got them things, and you already take the titles off of them? Like, what kind of sense does that make? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. None. So after the match, Ridge Holland act like he cool, and then he turned. I'm saying, I felt absolutely nothing. No emotional drive, no nothing. I'm like a fake, phony turn that didn't go anywhere. They tried their best to hype it up. Victor and Buck dancing. Oh my goodness, boy. Listen, I personally think that man Booker T purposely be trying to out-coon himself. Fool get up there just be saying some of the most outlandish bull jive on comments. I'm like, bro, what is you doing? Like, you just doing way too much on commentary. Way too much. It don't take all that goofy stuff you doing. It genuinely don't take all that goofy clown stuff that you doing on commentary. This don't make no sense, man. But yeah, Ridge Holland turned on the man. He turned on him, and now Andre Chase is out the building. So he's gonna be on the shelf. I don't know how long, but he's gonna be on the shelf. So that's that, you know. And then later in the show, old girl tried to, so I don't know her name. She the same one that sat down with Jada Parker, and then Roxanne told her to get the heck up out of here. She tried to get a word from him, and he just looked at her and walked off. So absolutely nothing. Next, now I didn't know, because like I said, I didn't watch TNA, but Zach just got the X Division Championship, so Michael's probably heard me going in on the foolishness about champions losing in non-title matches. So Zach had to get the victory. Zach had to. It was a solid match. It was a decent matchup. Trey Miguel came. I knew Trey Miguel was probably gonna have some kind of role in it. Came out of nowhere, and pretty much was a 2-on-1 situation. So Wesley really didn't. Wesley tried, but he lost. So now, apparently, they're in a triple threat tag team match on Tuesday night to determine the #1 contenders. It's gonna be them. It's gonna be them crazy looking clowns, and then Gallus. And I unfortunately feel like Gallus is gonna win. I don't know why. That's what it feels like. I don't really care too much for Gallus, but that's who it feels like is gonna win. Because I think Wesley gonna screw the both of them up. He gonna screw them both up. After that, we got the women's North American Championship. Now, I got to give Kalani all the props in the world, because she tried her best with Wendy Chu. Let me tell y'all something. Chemistry is how matches are good. If the chemistry ain't there, you're going to see a whole lot of botches. You're going to see all kind of, you know, and from what they was able, what she was able to work with. Because like I said, Wendy Chu actually is not bad in the ring. It's just her and Kalani really didn't have no chemistry. They really didn't. It was like they was there. They was trying to make something out of it. Wendy Chu was trying to do a little something. She was put some submission holds on her and everything. And Kalani was bringing her athletic ability to the picture or whatever. but Wendy Chu didn't win. I had a feeling that Kalani was going to retain, and she did. She retained. And so after the match, now Wendy Chu is a heel, correct? I don't know why in the world they had that crazy girl, the other crazy girl that's walking around their back. She came out of nowhere, put her to sleep, and then she put her voodoo doll on her. I was like, I'm like, she's a heel. Why are you attacking the heel? And stuff just didn't make no type of sense. But Kalani got out. She's moving on. I don't know who she's going to be dealing with next, but that's that. Then we got the North American for the men's side, Oba Femi versus Tony D. Now this is where the title should have changed hands personally, but I think Tony D messed around and got himself hurt. He twisted his ankle. It looked like he twisted real bad. So Oba Femi and him actually was a solid matchup. It was pretty good. Pretty good matchup. Oba doing what he do. Tony D got the squad out there. Oba Femi basically laid all the dudes out in the group. He took all the dudes out. He didn't touch old girl. He didn't touch his quote-unquote sister, but he laid all the fellas out. So they made you think Tony D was going to get the job done, but Tony D messed his ankle up. I pray it's nothing severe. I just pray he out for maybe like, 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and he can come on back, and then he can try to get a rematch, and then maybe that's when he'll go over. But Oba Femi retained. He retained, and this run is, like I said, man. Oh, and I ain't talk about it. When he came out there, man, oh my goodness, boy. Now, you know the fool be bucking his eyes all day. That's all he know how to do, just buck them dang eyes. He started cutting the jig. I said, oh, boy. I said, here he go. He was dancing to his style. I said, oh, there you go. There you go, bucking the eyes and doing the little dance. I said, oh, boy. I said, they don't waste no time over in the E. I told you, neither one of them, regardless if it's Michaels or Triple H. The buck dancing in the E, it seems to be the #1 thing when you got melanin skin. Get the shucking and jiving. But the match, like I said, was a solid matchup. Booker T cooning as usual on commentary. Then we get to, for me, which was the most important matchup on the show. Miss Parker versus Mrs. Roxanne for the NXT Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it. For me, this was the best match on the show. This is the best Jada Parker has ever looked. I got to give Roxanne all the props in the world. The girl made her look like $1 million. Jada Parker belongs to the main event scene, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, she can always use improvement on things, but from what I watched, from how I watched it, she came in there and she let Roxanne know, I belong in this place. I ain't just finna let you walk over me. Now, Roxanne was doing her heel stuff. Now, this is the most heelish she ever been throughout her whole heel run. I find that funny. The moment she get in the ring with a black girl, she really want to heel it up now. But she healed it up. She healed it up for the first time in her entire run. She healed that thing up. Jada Parker showcased why she belonged in that ring. This, for me, was the best match on the whole show. The entire show. It was even better than the main event. The main event was good too. But she came to play. And Roxanne did the job she was supposed to do. She made her look good. That's all that mattered. Jada Parker did not win. I didn't give y'all a prediction, but I knew that she wasn't going to win. Roxanne took care of business. She retained the championship. Now, afterwards. Now, listen. I saw a lot of people online kind of coming at WWE period, Shawn Michaels and them, saying how come they really didn't give the video package or let everybody know about Miss Julia pulling up or whatever, or let people know that's not really familiar with it. And then based off the crowd reaction, she got a little buzz, but she really didn't get no type of buzz or whatever. So I could see why everybody was like, I don't know what they was doing when they kind of just brought her in, because she just pulled up and basically let Roxanne know I got next. And that's true. Because the moment those two get in the ring, Julia's winning that thing. It's a done deal. And then the main event. The main event. Trick Williams as the special guest referee. All Ego Page versus TNA's Joe Hendry. This is a solid matchup. This is all about, will Trick Williams call this thing down the middle? That's basically what it was. Will Trick call this matchup? Will he call it down the middle? That's basically what it was. And I'm going to say, for the most part, he sure did. He told both members. Matter of fact, backstage, he walked in both of their locker rooms. He told both of them, listen, I'm calling it down the middle. I'm not finna do no bull job. I ain't finna be on the bull job. I'm a fair dude. However, I got the referee shirt on. Respect my rules. Now, Joe Hendry, he was on board. But when he went in there all ego page talk about, man, you ain't calling it down the middle. You just mad because the trick, whip that trick errors over and you can't get this thing. I'm like, I'm calling it down the middle, bro. But I'm telling you, if you lay a hand on me, I'm going to whoop that trick. Well, like I say, for the majority of the match, he called that thing down the middle till he got knocked out. He got knocked out because All Ego Page pushed Joe Hendry into him, so he went out. So they brought the OG TNA ref. I forgot my Indian guy name. Y'all know who he is. For you hardcore NXT heads, what's my Indian ref name? Let me know. He came out of nowhere basically to try to save the day. And then Trick hopped right back up in there and was like, no, I'm still alive. I'm still up. I ain't sleep. I'm going to call it. So then, unfortunately, All Ego Page does the move on Hendry. And Trick has to call the match. 1, 2, 3. And then he was like, raise my hand. Raise it. He was looking at him, bucking his eyes and stuff. He was looking at him. He pulled his arm up. Didn't want to. He really didn't want to do it. But he said, I'm going to call this thing down the middle. And that's exactly what he did. So afterwards, Pete Dunne comes out of nowhere and lays Trick out, which is pretty much the to be continued factor, which sets up the matchup between Trick and Pete Dunne on NXT. And they pretty much told us what's going to pop off on the upcoming NXT episode. So the pay-per-view was a very good wrestling pay-per-view. It's just unfortunate Shawn Michaels decided to pull that bull job at the beginning of the show. Therefore, I ain't giving his behind no 8. His behind is giving the 7. He getting the same exact grade as doggone Triple H. The same grade. The same exact grade. I ain't bull jobbing, man. I'm not. I told you, I keep this down the middle. I was going to give it an 8, but Shawn Michaels, he decided to do the same exact thing as Triple H. Bull jive on the doggone pay-per-view. Bull jiving. So, that's my honest thoughts on the pay-per-view. Like I said, 7 out of 10. Decent. That was about it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So, we move on. So, now, it's all out week. So, y'all already know what to do. Hit the comment section up. Let me know what you think about the pay-per-view. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. And I'll talk to y'all cats later. I'll let you boy.